Hello and welcome to Open, everyone. I'm Rhina Valentin, your host de Café con Leche for the next hour. Always inviting you to get social with us online. That's right. Tweet us and follow us on Instagram at BronxNet TV and like us on Facebook at Open BronxNet Television. And of course, don't forget while you're there, follow moi on Twitter, Instagram, FB, Snapchat, Insta Stories, LinkedIn at Rhina Valentin. So, Urban Word NYC, it's a literary arts organization that serves more than 25,000 aspiring writers throughout New York City. And through their programs and workshops, the organization is dedicated to helping the youth achieve artistic excellence. And joining us to tell us more about the organization and upcoming poetry slams, we welcome Urban Word NYC Youth Engagement Coordinator, Shannon Matesky.
Hello.
Hello and welcome.
Thank you.
You look like you could be in high school yourself.
I appreciate that.
So it's no wonder, I'm sure you make a great coordinator.
Thank you.
And so let's talk a little bit about how you guys even enroll, a little bit about your job, your actual position, because it's a very fascinating job.
Yeah, no worries. I'm Youth Engagement Coordinator, which really just means that I get a lot of direct action with our young people. I help run our youth board. So we have a young youth board of about 15 people that we train to be mini producers, and then they help throw our internal events. So we throw internal events, and then we throw large-scale events that really get to showcase our young people as well. But the way that we recruit and get young people involved is that we throw these events, we make sure that they invite their friends, their homies, we invite our school partners, and then we make sure that everybody applies online and registers online to our in-house workshops. And then we also send our teaching artists out into the public schools all across New York to spread the word about Urban Word.
So how do you select the schools, and how does this even happen? You know, like, is there a time? Is it an after-school program? Is it during their lunch hour? Is it that you seek these individuals within writing classes? How does that work?
In a way, it's a bit of an exchange. There's so many diverse needs across the city of New York that sometimes it is an after-school program, sometimes it is internally within an English class. It's really dependent on what each school needs. We work with middle school as well as high school. So we have a middle school equality initiative, and we teach young people in middle schools how to write poetry, as well as the high schoolers. And then we also have our on-site programming. So after school, if young people want to come to our services, they can come join us at the office, kick it, and write some poems.
Which is where? The actual offsite?
Yeah, our office is right off of Union Square on 19th and 5th Avenue.
Nice. That's a nice location too.
It's pretty
All right,
dope.
but you're throughout certain schools within the tri-state area, right?
Yep.
And I love just what I heard, the levels, right? So you
Yeah.
have the older generation or the generation that may be more interested in production, kind of leading the way in setting up the actual presentations as well, which is fascinating. It's not just writing.
Yeah, we have a lot of aspects to what goes into, literary arts and literary presenting. So some of our young people are mini producers, and they help throw the events. Pretty much everybody is writers, including the staff, so that's a really good application that you see writers directly across the table from you as administrators. Then we also have the young people who focus mostly on the poetry slam, and then we also have a program called the Youth Poet Laureate, which focuses on the literary writers, and that those young people are also involved in a national competition of literary writers. So anything to get the young people really elevated in their writing skills and capacity. And then we also are rooted in hip-hop pedagogy, so that we also opened up a studio in our offices, and we have the young MCs, so they come through and do their thing.
That's hot, and you guys are all national champions, right?
Yeah.
And so let's talk a little bit about the poetry slams and how people qualify for that, and how they're able to tour with you guys, and of course the events that are coming up.
Yeah.
There's some nice stuff coming up.
So we have an annual poetry slam. We're now in our 20th year. Young people register online. We try to get a minimum 100 people from across the city. So 100 individuals. They come from Jersey, they come from the Bronx, all over. We have 4 preliminary slams. So these young people compete Olympic style in the preliminary slams. Then 10 people from each slam advance to the semifinals. And then 5 people from each of those semifinals go off to the Apollo Apollo, and that's our Grand Slam finals. If you make the Apollo and make the team, there are 5 people that make the team. They go off to represent New York for the Brave New Voices International Team Poetry Slam, which changes locations every year. So just like you said, New York's been top ranked in the nation for the past very long time, top 5. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
That's awesome, which obviously means that, you know, there's a movement going on here with the next generation having their voices heard and being a stand and representing us
Yes.
as a multicultural city.
Yes, young people in New York really have something to say, especially because they're coming from a lot of different perspectives. So that's really powerful to see.
Yeah, and so how does this keep you young, right? Because I swear you look like a teeny bopper yourself.
Thank
I'm looking
you.
at you. I'm like, yeah, I want your job.
Thank you. Well, I was a youth poet myself. I've been in the game since I was a teenager, now an adult. So in a way, it's passing the torch. And the young people keep you young, you know? We really do believe in direct service and direct action. So we participate and hold down their open mics. We have a weekly open mic every Tuesday in our office. It's called First Draft. And again, the young people come in, they want to share music with you. They want to rap about poems, and it keeps you fresh and young.
That's what's up. I love it. Isn't there another event that I know we got the Apollo coming up, and then there's something going on with the Point, right?
Yeah,
at the
so
Point
one
here
of
in
our,
the BX.
Exactly. So one of our preliminary slams is going to be at the Point. It's on Monday, March 12th. So again, our preliminary slams is the first step to the competition. So if you come and check that out, you'll be able to watch a young person's journey.
That's what's up. All right, so are there any last words for anybody who may be interested in joining with you guys?
Well, a big thing is that most of our services are free. Pretty much everything that we offer on site, from a workshop to an open mic, all of those services are free. So any young person from across the city should definitely come kick it with us.
Oh, I love that. Free is my favorite word.
You
It is my
know?
favorite word.
Exactly.
And so do they have to qualify in order to be part of the free workshops, or
No.
it's just offered to everybody?
It's offered to everybody. So every season we change up our workshop. So this season we had an MC workshop, and then we also had a workshop called Slam School. Next season there's going to be 2 other offerings of workshops. But we want every young person to, you know, amp up their literary skills. So we encourage everybody to come out. You're up against yourself and you're up against your peers trying to be the best of the best.
That's what's up. And so obviously we just shared a lot of information, but they can find all of this on the website, right?
Sure can.
Okay, so you guys, once again, thank you.
Thank you.
Shannon, you guys, for more information on Urban Word NYC and their upcoming poetry slams, make sure you visit urbanwordnyc.org. It's something you definitely should take advantage of. Once again, go to urbanwordnyc.org. Okay, we're taking a quick break, but coming up, we'll get the behind-the-scenes scoop for this year's freestyle concert with Sal Abatello. Don't go anywhere.